Problem is amount of new area painted each day. You have been given long thin painting represented by number line. You receive 0 index 2D integer array at point length n. Start and end is given which you want to paint. This means ith day पे आपको ये start end तक paint करना है. And one more thing, you should not paint the same area more than once, so it doesn't count as new painting. So, for example, 1, 4, 4, 7, 5, 8. These areas when I painted, this is segment 3. 4, 7. It is not conflicting. 1, 4, 4, 7. So that's why the length is 3. Now I try to paint 5, 8. So 4, 7 and 5, 8, you can see there is a conflict. So after 7 and 8, this is the one length that you have print. So this way you have effectively painted the area. So आप समझ रहे हो एक ही बार हमें पेंट करना है. अगर एरिया न्यू है तो ओल्ड एरिया है तो उसको स्किप करके बचा हुआ पेंट करते जाना है. दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम. यहाँ पे एक और एक्सप्लेनेशन है 1, 4, 5, 8, 4, 7. सेम ही जो मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया अभी. ओके, नाउ this is the problem asked in Google, the very exact same problem. I'm going to run you through some cases so that you exactly know what you want to do in this problem. So we'll go to board. First case, we're going to see if there's any interval just before the start. So for that interval, what I'll be doing is, you can see the pseudocode over here. Whatever interval I visit, I go and I check their map. Okay. So whatever is the lowest interval, we check that. Okay. Now next part is, what we do over here is, I'll just split it and then we'll continue our discussion. Okay. Let's continue the discussion where we left. तो first part ये है कि आपको previous वाले start ढूंढने हैं. तो 4 से छोटा वाला start. Look here. Okay. Maybe I'll take some marker so that you know. So look for whoever started before 4. So for this we use map.floor key start. Okay. This gives us 2. Okay. Now we will check how much area we want to paint. If I don't take this conflict into consideration, this part, I'll have to paint 9 minus 4 equal to 5. But this is not the correct answer because this will be overlap, will be painted twice. That's why I made this rectangle. To take this value or exclude this value, what we will do, we'll have to extract from the entire area. So original area intended is 5. Okay. Make it absolute so that someone will comment that how come 4 minus 9 is 5. तो उसके बाद हमें पेंटेड एरिया माइनस करना है जो 5 आया था. तो हम क्या करेंगे, इन दोनों में से, ओके, प्रीवियस एंड एंड करंट एंड, इन दोनों में से कम कौन है? ऑब्वियसली 6. इसमें से हम लोग माइनस करेंगे हमारा करंट वाला जो स्टार्ट है. सो दैट कम्स टू 4. सो 6 minus 4 equal to 2. समझ रहे हो, आपको समहाउ ये एरिया माइनस करना है. नाउ यू वांट टू फॉर्म द न्यू स्टार्ट एंड न्यू एंड बाय मेकिंग यूनियन ऑफ दीज टू. सो क्या करेंगे हम लोग, पहले तो हम लोग इन दोनों में से जो मिनिमम है वो आएगा, दैट इज 2. इन दोनों में से जो मैक्सिमम है वो आएगा, दैट इज 9. सो दिस वे यू गॉट द न्यू merged intervals. Okay, but effectively you have got the length by minusing the already painted area. Okay, this is one case. For checking the left side, at the left side, so current अगर here है, यहाँ पे है, तो left side पे whoever is the painted area that we have checked. Okay, now we remove the previous interval. That means this interval is removed because this is already taken care of. And we add the new interval as 2, 9, as you can see over here. Okay, and the complete code is you take the new start and end by doing this. Now case 2 is exact opposite. Here we were looking at this side, left side. Now here we want to merge the intervals and also need to check for the right side. How we are going to do that? These are the previous intervals. This is the current interval we want to merge. We will check if there is overlap in the middle. So find the higher start than the current. So this is the 3 and its higher start is 6. Now we will go again through the same process. So as you can see, 11 minus 3 is intended area is around 8. 11 minus 3 is 8. That is what we want to paint. Now we will look at the greatest start. Find higher start, that is meaning 6. Who is the higher start than 3? Which is 6, previously painted. Now what we do over here is, we are trying to get or exclude this area from this line. How we are going to do that is subtract the already painted. So we are going to take this entire section. How you are going to do that is, you take the end of R line and previous line and we are going to take minimum out of it. Minimum is 8 and 11. इनमें से minimum 8 आया and you minus the start which is 3. That means you are going to take 8 minus 3 equal to 5. So this much we are taking, kind of excluding. Now we say over here, next thing is we are going to take the, I'm just jumping to this. So for the case 2, as I said, the previous and this part remains same. We are going to exclude this. 11, 8 का जो mean आया, that is 3. And then we remove the next start. Next big start is 6. Right? So 8 minus 6 becomes 2. That means this part is excluded from the painting area. And we remove the previous. We want to remove this. We have removed it. As I have shown over here. Map.remove current. Now we check the next start. So what we say? Who is the greater start than this? So we check for sailing key again. Repeatedly. Why we check that part? Because we want to remove that part. Since this line is very big, we are checking for all the starts which are greater than 3. Now next start is 10. Now as we can check 11 and 12. Who is the minimum out of 11 and 12? 11 minus our previous start, that is 10. So that means 11 and 12 इसका minimum. That means हमारे जो एंड है उसमें से मिनिमम लेके आओ, बिकॉज हमको सब्सट्रैक्ट करना है, वो एरिया पेंट नहीं करना है. सो द मिनिमम इज 11 एंड वी सब्सट्रैक्ट द 10 out of it, that means 1. So this area we don't need to paint this area and we paint the remaining area. This way we have also removed this part and the effective area we want to paint, this will be the only part we will be painting. So this way you need to do. This will be too much in the first observation, but you can give it a try and try to understand this algorithm. Thank you for today. I'll be sharing this as a link in the problem description. If you like this, please share it with your friends and keep visiting this channel. Thank you.